always forget that we've got this cool beat.
Yeah. It's our go-to beat that we ever use.
Yeah. Happy New Year!
Almost. This year does not line up for us. I think last year or the year before, they came out on Christmas and New Year.
Whoa, crazy.
So then it's going to be another couple of years before that happens again.
Yeah. Hello and welcome to Reddit. I'm Reddit. I'm Joe Snelling. I'm joined by Michael Campbell.
Yeah, don't expect too much like New Year's stuff. It's just that we know this comes out a day or two before New Year's.
Which would be a travesty to do anything about New Year's slightly before.
Yeah. Oh, we would never.
It wasn't when we did the same thing for Christmas, though.
Yeah.
That wasn't a travesty that we did it early.
Different kettle of fish.
But yeah. There's a hierarchy of what's acceptable and not. This week's going to be a pretty normal episode, but next week, get excited for next week for the best of Reddit 2025.
Yeah, I mean, even just some boring admin is, there's some travel and stuff over this period, so we won't have actually known what the best of Reddit is for the year just yet. So we have to do it in that first week of next week.
Here's the thing. Even in the past, I have sometimes done it a bit earlier, and then that means I didn't get the full year of posts.
Yeah.
There's a few days for people to reach the very top of Reddit that in the past I've ignored. But when I do, when we get to the best of Reddit 2025, we'll have the most amount of posts.
But this one is special because there's a special guest coming up later on.
Oh,
and you'll never guess who it is.
Oh, is it Santa? Because he's done all his stuff now.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just chilling. Want me to come on the pod?
Could be Santa.
Yeah, could be.
We'll find out during Podnapping.
Okay. This first Reddit on Reddit, Cambo, is cross-posted to us by Binky Bing Bonk. And it was originally by... I'm getting there, Cambo.
Yeah, so this one is a screenshot of a post and not a link to another post.
Yes. It was in the subreddit, Am I the Arsehole? And it was by user Dr. Acecard2. Okay, so Binky Bing Bonk has actually said, no need to read the whole thing. How would you reset your life every 3 years, and what would you do for each of your new lives? So it is a really long post, and I'm not going to read it. But basically, there is this guy who said after he graduated college, he created what he calls the policy, where it means every 3 years he totally ditches his current life. Friends, family. I mean, he only had to ditch his family once. But he has no connections.
Yeah.
He changes jobs. He moves cities.
He calls them errors.
Errors, yeah.
They're distinct errors in his life in which he adopts, like, even new personality traits.
Yeah.
He's like, maybe I'm an outgoing guy this time.
Yeah. So I just realized you meant eras and not errors.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I
was like, era. What do you mean? Like the family and friends that he made were errors.
Yeah, they're like, you're making an error.
Yeah. Sorry, that was funny. Anyway, so he basically got to the extent where he's like, I've had a girlfriend in my past life.
Can I read that section?
Okay,
I've got it here.
Do that, yeah.
So he said that he gathered all his friends and family, including his girlfriend, to a dinner to announce he's going to be leaving.
Just friends at this stage, because he had already done it.
Oh, to his family, yeah.
To his family, right. So I can't remember if it says how many eras he's into. Oh, there's 8, right.
8.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
As his tip, so they're all his friends and his girlfriend are at this dinner. He announces that he's leaving and he won't talk to them ever again. As is typical, some of them didn't believe I was serious, but I managed to convince them. My girlfriend became distraught and made a scene. It was an embarrassing way to end this era. I tried to find her and get a hold of her before I left, but I couldn't. So that was it. I sent her a final text saying I'm sorry how it ended and I wanted it to be amicable and wished her well and hoped she had a good life, but it was time for me to start over and she would not hear from me again. I am early into my new iteration, have a good persona crafted, have a good job, and getting into some new hobbies that the new me is passionate about. Going well, all of the sudden, last week, my ex-girlfriend from my prior life showed up at my new apartment Again, this is on the other side of the country. I was astonished and dismayed. And weirdly, I kind of felt afraid and a little bit out of sorts. It's hard to explain, but when I start my new life, I consider my prior persona ended and my prior life over. So to be confronted with a person from that old life is kind of surreal and almost like encountering a ghost or something. When I saw her by the door, I kind of froze and my brain almost felt like it was stuck on a loading screen or something. I couldn't process it. Basically, she tries to be like, hey, can we talk? And he's like, I don't know you. You are from my old life.
Yeah. He just locks her out.
Yeah.
Absolute craziness. I think, like, this, speaking about the girlfriend in particular, I think a year will go by and she's like, damn, I dodged a bullet. Like, aren't I lucky that he didn't decide to stay on this iteration of or this era? Because
sorry, I've just read the very last paragraph as well.
Okay.
I was honest about my policy with them for years and told them to expect it. Now they are intruding into my new life. It has thrown off my new persona. It makes things difficult. Part of me wonders if maybe, though, I could somehow be in the wrong. I needed to get some unbiased opinions on Reddit.
It is so. This is a person that's committed to something that I don't think they've realized why they've committed it to it. So, like, he also says at some point that, like, when he did this the first time, he wasn't very close with his family anyway, or something like that. And like, and they're a shy person.
Yeah.
And so when they do a new persona, it's like a chance to sort of come out a little bit and be something that they wanted to be that aren't. And so I think what's crazy is they're potentially at a point now where they're like, oh, I've come out of my shell and I'm building good relationships. And this was probably, without consciously thinking of it, the inherent goal that I was trying to get to. And I didn't realize why, but I got there. But they haven't identified that they got to the point of like friends and a girlfriend and, you know, somebody that loves them. And they're like, I'll ditch this again. I've got to stick to my policy.
So this was a screenshot on our subreddit that was sent through. I managed to find the original post of this.
Oh, I couldn't, because obviously of the searching ability of Reddit.
Yeah, someone had archived it.
Right.
And all the comments are like, oh, you're a sociopath.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, this is not normal what you're doing. And I think there's trauma in your life in some way.
For sure.
That is causing this. But just know that what you're doing is not normal.
That's what I think. I think the girlfriend did dodge a bullet. I think she'll work that out at some point, that she's like, oh, probably a good thing that, like, I didn't try to encourage this person, or they didn't end up staying.
Like buying
after
a house or something.
Yeah, because, like, that person's going to... Imagine if you had kids with that person. That person's out the door. Yeah. For sure. There is no way they're sticking around. Yeah, I think it's such a crazy idea.
Yeah, there are only two things I could learn about this person that would make me go, oh, I get it. Mm-hmm. One, they're like a hitman.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, you need to restart your life every 3 years, move to a different city, and cut off all communication. Okay, I understand that, because you're trying to avoid you being off the grid. You need to be able to take people out and disappear.
Yeah.
Two, they're a vampire.
Yeah, yeah.
And I would stay for longer than 3 years, but I understand the idea of being like, people will start asking questions when I'm not aging. I need to completely cut off everyone and move to a new thing.
Yeah, yeah.
If neither of those are true, then I'm very curious.
Yeah.
But yeah, this sounds like some kind of, bad childhood and had to reset their life.
Yeah.
Then being like, oh, that felt so good. Or
I'm like free from,
the need to do that again and again and again.
There's some times where I feel like, maybe you embarrass yourself enough. I feel like, man, I wish I could just reset this podcast, Wish I could reset that. But I feel like I couldn't get away with it, get away from it. Like the fact that it's just out there. Yeah. There's a chance that I run into somebody.
We could nuke our channels.
Oh.
We could troll them.
Why don't we just do that?
I think if we stop paying Podbean money, it'll disappear.
Yeah, why don't we do that? This whole time I thought I couldn't escape from it.
Facebook already deleted our page.
That's true.
And we didn't know for like 2 years.
I still find that so mind-boggling that like you would think that there would be some kind of
The thing
prompt
is-
that I'm sure we would have seen. I
Well,
don't know. I know we don't really use Facebook.
The thing is, they probably did send us many communications and we're just not on Facebook, so we never saw them. To be clear, your page is disappearing.
But then like even to our ears or something, I don't know. I just feel like I would have noticed something. Anywho. Bingy Bing Bonk did ask the question though, is how would you reset your life every years and what would you do for each of your new lives?
I just don't think I'd have a new persona. That's the bit that's the most interesting, is they're like, I will be a different person.
Yeah.
I will have different interests. I will have, like, yeah, if you're starting again, maybe you'd be like, oh, I'm going to be more active or something. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
To be like, oh, now I'm into classical music and I need to train myself to to enjoy that. It's just enjoy what you enjoy. Don't feel the need to become someone else.
I think there is a soft version of this that people do semi-frequently, which is when you change jobs.
Yeah.
I think that when I have changed jobs, my persona has changed slightly, right?
Yeah.
Because obviously, usually as I'm just growing older, right? We mature in different ways. And so I feel like if you're still at your job that you started when you were a teenager, you kind of still carry around that teenager persona with you, no matter where you go. Because people kind of know you, they interact with your like teenage persona.
Yep.
You could be 30, but it's like that's how people know to interact with you, and you interact the same way. But if you were to leave that job and go somewhere else, then you start your persona at the age that you are, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that. I have a friend of mine that recently left like a pretty big show that they worked on for a long time. And he was saying that he started on that show when he was 21 and he was going to turn 30 that year.
Yeah.
And he's like, but I still think to them, I am 21.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's like, so I just had to reset. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of like, yeah, like he's like, sometimes I feel like maybe they didn't think I was like older or mature enough to do certain things, but I think to them,
Yeah.
they met me when they were a bit older and I was 21, so to them, I'm 21.
Yeah. I think like when I was working at the cinemas, and I like got up to kind of a regional manager, not of the cinema, of like a child company, and but even though I got that far, I think I was always like not trusted as much, because of like, when I was a teenager, like come into work, it's super hungover one day or something, it's like people still have those memories of me being irresponsible to some degree. And then I think that cycle perpetuates because they don't trust you, then they overlook your work more, and then you get annoyed because you kind of like, they're hovering over what you're doing. And like I reckon the best experience I had was not the job I'm currently in, because I ended up going back to work with people that I had worked with previously, but I had a sort of gap job. And that felt really great because as soon as I got in there, they were like, we've hired you as like a specialist or an expert for this thing, and we just trust you. Yep. They would ask me for information. I feel like I was just so accustomed to like somebody wanting to double check or recheck or, just make it a bit more complicated, whereas it kind of became, and it's like part of the culture, I think, in these two different places anyway, but it was just like, oh no, I was just trusted to do my job correctly, and I feel like I always was doing my job correctly. So yeah, I don't know, it's just it's a funny thing, I think, how your persona, I think, can change even though you feel as though you're the same person.
And you know a small thing, I only noticed this the other day. So the job that we're both at when we met, everyone at that job called me Cambo. That was just my name to everyone.
Yeah.
And it is like on social media and stuff, that is like what I'm normally tagged as.
Yeah.
Like my username is
This is Cambo. Yeah.
Stuff like that. So, and then I had another job and then my current job. And what I find is I've realized how evident is how much myself and my personal life I bring into the job. Because at my second job, everyone has called me Michael.
Yeah.
No one called me Camber.
Yeah.
And I realized that at my new job, everyone calls me Camber.
Right, yeah.
And I've never told anyone, hey, call me Camber. It's just because my personal life has come into it more. People have like followed me on social media and seen this. I've never said to anyone, hey, call me Camber.
I'm Camber.
But it's just happened.
But
that never happened at the other job because I think I was more disconnected from it.
Yeah.
And I only realized the other day, we were talking about how there are 4 Michaels, but only one of them goes by Michael.
Right, yeah.
I was like, oh, yeah, I've never noticed that slowly everyone here has stopped calling me Michael.
Yeah.
And I think that is a sign of like, that has been, I reset twice there, and one was more detached and one was more involved.
Yeah. It's funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, but to just sort of quickly answer Bingy Bingle's question, I think I would start a different family every 3 years. So I've got.
Would you switch between being left and right-handed?
Oh yeah, just for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also politically leaning.
That's
and get
true.
really into the politics of each area.
Right-handed, left-leaning, left-handed, right-leaning.
Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. Here's another one. This was cross-posted to us by Gone Emotionally, and it was in the subreddit Favorite Character. It was originally by Crossent. Favorite character who got dumber over time.
Mm-hmm. So, do you have an example of this that you have noticed? I think there's a go-to one that I see a lot of people use.
Yeah, I reckon I maybe know who that is, but
it's Kevin from The Office.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here's the thing I was going to say, but favorite character.
Yeah.
Kevin was no one's favorite character. Okay.
I will say, I think the ultimate character of this trope is named after them. This trope is called Flanderization.
Oh.
And it's not the character getting dumber. Mm-hmm. It's a character who has an aspect of their personality that becomes their whole thing.
Right.
Which is just dumb guy becomes really dumb guy.
Yeah.
Because the idea of Flanders he was always like a religious guy.
Yeah.
But he was like a more well-rounded character early on. But then over time he became like, oh, he's really weird and particular and religious and super whatever.
Yeah.
He got Flanderized.
Yeah.
And this is just Flanderization of dumb characters, really.
Right. Yeah.
Not dumber, but I found that a character that they did change a lot is Andy from Parks and Rec. In season 1 of Parks and Rec, he's an asshole.
Yeah.
He's a real like misogynistic asshole because they never intended him to stick around.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, he's so funny though. They turn him into like a puppy dog.
Yeah. Do you know it's funny is
but he definitely got dumber.
You'll notice at the top of this episode notes, Cambo, I've written PNR.
Oh yeah, you have, yeah.
Because I didn't end up going into it, but I've actually been watching a lot of Parks and Rec again lately. Do you know what? This is a crazy bold statement. Mm-hmm. I think it might be one of the best written shows ever.
Parks and Rec?
Yeah. From in particular, I think I'm up to maybe season 3 or season 4, where Leslie's like running for
city council,
and I just think the writing is like so phenomenal.
I will also say I think that show is a masterclass of turning a show around.
Right, yeah.
Because what I know about that show, the first season is like 6 episodes, and a lot of people say go straight to season 2 because the first season is a bit off.
Yeah.
And what I found out about that is they filmed all of season 1 before they released any of it.
Yeah.
So they didn't have any feedback from anyone. And they realized that like, oh, people thought Leslie was too uptight.
Yeah.
People thought Andy was too mean.
Yeah.
And then season 2 onwards, even like the character of Tom.
Yeah.
In the first season was really sleazy.
Yeah.
He's like...
He still keeps a bit of his sleaziness, but it slowly softens over time.
And he becomes a lot more Aziz Ansari.
Yeah,
being
yeah.
like real colourful and vibrant,
Yeah.
where he's like quite a drone office worker type.
Yeah, yeah.
I find that so funny that, from season 2 onwards, they're like, oh, okay, here are the things people don't like, and here are the things people do like. Let's double down on that. Let's reduce that.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I agree. And even like, there was just a whole character on there that wasn't really working. And then they just full on swap him with Andrew Scott. And instantly like, oh, yeah, this works better.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's really interesting. Like even the introduction of new characters, like Rob Lowe as well, when he comes in. Who I probably think is the worst character for funny enough, because I think he's too one-dimensional, kind of.
Yeah, I think the joke about Jerry is also too one-dimensional.
Yeah.
Because it just keeps going for season after season.
I think that's the thing, right, where it's like it actually starts really funny.
Yeah.
But then it kind of becomes a bit old.
Yeah.
Like especially when they learn that the first time you learn that Jerry is actually Gary.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's just actually at the very end of an episode is the very first time that you hear it, where he's being like sworn in.
Yeah.
And there's just like a quick little almost outtake of like him being like, I'm Gary. And they just like totally blow over there. Like Leslie's like, I can't continue because I can't believe that Jerry's Gary. And Rob Lowe's character is like, yep, I agree. Let's just skip this interview entirely. Anyway, but yeah, there's just so many parts of that show that I love. Anyway, sorry, that was not the part of it. I just recommend people going through and watching Parks and Rec again. I think it's just like, it's so fantastically written. It's lots of laughs and good, like just they tie everything together really nicely all the time, consistently. I remembered my person who got dumber every time, though, that I'm genuinely sad about is Thor.
Yeah, he did get dumber every time.
I still don't get why. I really didn't like the what's his name?
Taika Waititi.
Taika Waititi. I was going to say Waititi Taika or something. Taika Waititi. Because I think that's when he started to become dumb, and then they just went with it, and I was like, but why?
And someone at some point whispered into Chris Hemsworth's ear,
Yeah,
you're a funny guy.
yeah.
And I actually think like he does have decent comedic timing.
Yeah.
But he's not like a comedian.
Yeah.
But for some reason, through the Ghostbusters reboot and these 2 Thor movies, he's just been like, oh, I'm a funny guy.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you can be funny.
Yeah.
But you're not like a funny guy.
Yeah, don't stick to that. That's not your thing.
Yeah.
I really find it so crazy that a lot of people love Thor as he is now, and I'm like, but he's just a dumb idiot, and he's meant to be like this cool, like, god that.
You know what I blame for this? Mm-hmm. I reckon there's a single line that comes from the Avengers, and it's down to Joss Whedon witty dialogue because it got a big laugh. Mm-hmm. In the Avengers, he says something along the lines of, careful how you speak about my brother, because, he may have done wrong, but he is from Asgard and he is royalty or whatever. And then he goes, oh, he killed like 100 people. And he goes, well, he's adopted.
Yeah.
And I reckon that line, people are like, oh, he does like dumb little asides.
They did the audience testing of that, and people were dialing.
I love when he said he's adopted. That's so funny. He's an idiot.
Yeah. That is funny, isn't it? Because I would be interested to know who made that decision then after that point to be like, oh yeah, because I think you can have characters that slip out of their core sort of being, and that's fine. Do you know what? Another one is like in Pirates of the Caribbean. What's his face? Johnny Depp's character.
Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow is like, he was meant to kind of be whimsical and fun. It's like, but he wasn't meant to be like as kind of crazy as they eventually kind of made him.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, he just had these kind of witty, interesting moments. That's what made his character. He wasn't like defined by that.
My favorite Jack Sparrow moment is actually a really witty line that's very clever.
Yeah.
Which is when the guy says, oh, you're the worst pirate I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
And he says, but you have
You
to
have
have
heard of
me.
me. Yeah, yeah.
Which is actually a very clever comeback.
It's like a smart, it's a smart thing to say, right?
Yes.
Whereas like later on it feels like, oh, he's, I don't know, he's just a bit more crazy and a bit more unhinged.
Can I give you my favorite example of the exact opposite of this? A dumb character that they made smarter over time.
Yeah.
To the betterment of the character is the character from Schitt's Creek, Alexis Rose.
Oh, yeah.
Season 1, Alexis Rose is very ditzy rich girl, almost borderline kind of like stereotypical bimbo-y girl.
Yeah.
And as that season goes on, they give her more depth and they make her smarter.
Yeah.
And she becomes the best character in that show.
Right, yeah.
She's still like a little dim.
Yeah.
But like they actually go out of her way to be like, oh, this character is way more interesting when we lean more into like, she's not as
Her
dumb as you think.
intelligence, yeah. That's kind of almost part of the story as well, isn't it? Like just in general, the overarching idea of like super rich, privileged people that learn how to make it on their own, you know, so it kind of fits the arc of the whole, you know, story as well. But yeah.
Handled really well.
I'm going to speed run some of the ones that people have said. Christopher 1393 said Joey from Friends.
Yep. I've not really watched Friends, but I do know that Joey gets increasingly dumb.
He gets dumber, yeah. Naive Drive has put a gif of Homer.
Homer Simpson, yeah. Homer Simpson was like a dim-witted dad.
Yeah.
And then eventually he's like, oh, he can't function like as a human being.
He's just a child. Oh, this is a good one. Luther from the Umbrella Academy.
Yeah.
That one's a bit of a shame because I agree with that I think he did become a bit... I mean, that show is kind of about like gut-wrenching, like disappointment. You know, like, sometimes there's shows where it's like the enjoyment of it is how gut-wrenching, disappointing different moments of the episode are. Like kind of Arrested Development or something like that, you know, where it's like like everything's failing and that's why it's enjoyable in a weird way.
One that I find interesting here is that someone, what their name is, Agent Man Mate, or MB.
Yep.
MB. He said Buzz Lightyear, which I think is true. In the first Toy Story, Buzz Lightyear is obviously very naive because he thinks he's real or whatever.
Yeah.
But by the time he had a Toy Story 4, it's been like 20 years.
Yeah, yeah.
And he still doesn't know how like things work.
Yeah. He was programmed that way, Camber. He's a robot man. You don't ever learn that, but he's a robot man. A couple of people have actually put him in there. And also, I'm going to say there's like heaps of different characters that I've never seen before in my life.
There's a lot of... I'm seeing a lot of SpongeBob and a lot of Fairly Odd Parents appearing here, but I don't watch any of those shows.
The last one that I do know is by T10 Rock is Britta from Community. He said they Britted Britta, which I think is a good
It's
reference.
funny, yeah. Britta was quite a like... I guess kind of snarky, cool girl.
Yeah.
Especially in the pilot episode.
Oh, yeah, in the pilot episode for sure.
And then it almost seemed like after they realized that they didn't need Jeff to have a romantic interest, they were like, what do we do with Britta?
Yeah. Now what's her purpose? Yeah. We'll just make her a bit... I feel like everybody gets dumber in that.
Yeah.
Including
Troy,
including Jeff himself as well. Like I think they just sort of every now and again just dumb down all the characters and like it's a bit disappointing. Now let's get into podnapping. Oh my God! I'm being podnapped.
Podnapping.
This is Podnapping, where we nap a pod. We take a topic of conversation or a segment from another thing, and we do it ourselves. This week is my week, annoyingly. And first of all, I've got a special guest with us. Stacey Burps Queegis over here.
Zero context to this introduction.
Well, it's there. I think people get it.
You know, don't love the picture that's being painted of me on this podcast. To be honest.
We are a no editing show.
Yeah.
But if you don't hear a single burp in this episode, just know that we've had to go and edit.
Just too many.
This is just such a crazy way to call in a favor.
I think. Thanks, Stacey. Sorry. Okay,
there was one removed.
Should I go?
No,
you
please
sure?
stay. Please stay.
I was so close to missing the start of this podcast. If I had just stayed at the gym like a little bit longer, then I would have been roped into this.
Yeah, that's a bummer, isn't it? Anyway, okay, so
Here's the thing is, you've accidentally just shared anything personal and private with Nelson.
yeah,
And he's immediately exploited it.
yeah, like just instantly. Anyway, it's not even that you anyway, okay,
It's just that I have sparkling water in here.
oh, there's another one. Okay, I'm sorry. This is good. We're getting to actually the crux of my podnapping. I took this from Travis McElroy from My Brother and Me. Funnily enough, do you know, as we've been doing this, we started off like actually podnapping other podcasts, then have moved kind of away from that, just trying to do our own games and stuff. And funnily now, going back and taking it from other podcasts, now for some reason feels like stealing. At the start, it seemed like a whimsical, like, hey, you could check out this podcast. This is what they do. Now it just feels like straight up stealing. But you know what? Whatever. So anyway, he did a thing called Work of Fart. And the idea is that he has retitled books that have a crass word in them. Like peep,
So he's
peep,
added
fart.
a crass word into the book title. He hasn't chosen
Replaced
books.
one. He's replaced a word.
Hasn't
Yeah.
chosen books that already had crass titles.
No. And then he gives a explanation, like a plot summary, but using the crass word to kind of create a new story almost. So you have to, I'm doing movies instead. So you have to kind of,
The medium that we know best.
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah,
we
yeah.
don't read books. Isn't that right, Stacey?
yeah,
Speak for yourself.
that's true.
I was really looking for some solidarity. Oh, there was one.
Oh my God. You are going to be in so much trouble. Okay. Anyway, so I'm hoping the first one is easy and will make it clear.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. If it's your first night, you have to fart.
Oh, okay. So you're not giving us the title. You're giving us the
Yes.
Okay.
So I assume this is Fight Club, which has been retitled to Fart Club.
Fart Club.
Yeah.
You've got it.
Yeah,
Good.
great.
1 point to Stacey. By the way, this is
Oh no, don't make this a competition. I'm already so annoyed at the both of you. I can't add like another element of potential hate in here.
No, it's funnier if you have to fight against it. So that one was a little bit more... Yeah, okay. That one didn't really rhyme. A lot of them rhyme. Okay. Anyway, here we go. A man from the... Sorry. Okay. A man from the United States is going through a midlife crisis and discovers his love of arses. I feel like this one's
His love of arses. Okay. Because my immediate thought, man going through midlife crisis, was American Beauty.
Yeah.
But what is the word arse replacing there?
Teenage
Yeah.
women.
Does this one rhyme?
Yep.
Classes. Passes.
What?
Arses. It needs to rhyme with arses.
No.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. I get you.
I don't.
Booty. American Booty.
American Booty.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So I've now worked out I was trying to rhyme the wrong
The wrong
Yes,
word. Yeah.
I was too.
Okay. A diamond heist is spoiled by bad chicken and a rush to the nearest toilet.
Oh, Reservoir Bogs?
Reservoir Dogs.
I don't think I've used the word bog in maybe 25 years.
Yeah. Well, use it now.
Bog.
Oh.
I mean,
you
I did
did
in the prior sentence also.
Okay. An alcoholic German businessman must decide if he should quit drinking or save lives.
Sure. Does this rhyme?
It's Schindler's something.
Yeah. I can't think of a bad word that rhymes with list.
I'm trying to think of like alcoholic.
You're
Yes.
definitely on the right track.
Yeah.
What happens? I mean, he's an alcoholic, so he's drinking a lot.
Pissed.
Schindler's pissed.
Schindler's pissed. Yeah, I'm going to give that to Stacey because she did the full title. Okay, so it's 2-2. A man finds his way. A man finds his way amongst many trees to do a poo.
What's a movie with lots of trees in it?
This one's a bit trickier.
So
this
can-
one's more literal. I'll give you that
Yeah,
clue.
can you read it again? Man finds his way.
Man finds his way amongst many trees
Yeah.
to do a poo.
Oh, Forest Dump.
Forest Dump. Thank you very much.
Too cryptic for me.
Yeah, that was a bit more. That was a bit more cryptic. Okay. I forgot. I did actually get a couple of Travis McElroy ones in here.
Books.
They are also movies.
Oh, thank God.
thank
Thank
God.
God.
A governess helps a single father raise his numerous children by teaching them to harmonize their farts.
It's the sound of music, but what is the pun?
This one's kind of stupid. Just
The
think.
sound of
Yeah.
tooting.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It doesn't really rhyme.
Yeah. This one also makes slightly less sense with the crass
sound
word.
of Poozic.
The sound of
Oh, okay. So just not a real word.
Okay.
I really got down on Nelson's level for that one.
Yeah. Hey, Travis McElroy's level. That was directly from him.
We don't believe that to be
Okay.
true. We think you made that up.
That's I've made Travis McElroy up. Okay, that's 3 all. A scientist resurrects a dead masturbator, but who's really the monster?
Wankenstein.
Ooh, I think maybe Stacey just.
Oh, okay. I see who your favorite here.
Yeah.
The guy you've done almost 500 episodes with.
Yeah.
Or some chick.
Yeah. It's actually the 500 episodes. That's
Yeah.
that's the
Really
Wilson.
done me in.
Yeah. Okay. Is that 4-3? I think that's 4-3. Okay. A prisoner is transferred to a mental institution only to discover his wife has been unfaithful.
One flew over the cockhold's nest.
One flew over the cockhold's nest. Thank you very much, Cambo. That's 4 all. A robot has been sent back in time to repopulate the planet.
Sperminator.
The Sperminator.
Yeah,
that was quick, Stacey. You've definitely got down
see,
to our level.
As soon as you said robot, my mind went Turdinator.
Oh,
And then the rest of it threw me off. I'm like, wait, this doesn't work at all.
yeah. Okay. The English are outlawing flatulence, but one Scotsman is courageous enough to stand up. Braveheart. Before I'd even finish, you've got it. Oh my God, it's even. I think it's even, right?
Oh, so
I
it's a
have
tie
no
break.
idea.
I think
I think
this,
it's
this
4
is the last one
It's
I've got.
way past 4 all.
I think it
No,
is
I think
4 all.
it is 4 all.
Really?
Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's 5 all.
5 all. Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I wouldn't say that's way past 4 all.
That's 2 past. Which is like 20% of the
That
questions.
is, yeah, I think, yeah, but you're wrong in this situation.
The woman knows maths. Women in STEM, guys.
Yeah, I know you're at a score. You did pretty well in that.
And
Okay.
do American listeners know what an enter score is? So that's
They're probably more
that's a
familiar
rough
with an
ride.
ATAR now.
Yeah, that's true. So outdated, those underscores. I just reckon they're overrated and you don't need one.
I agree.
Okay. This one's it's a bit different. The last one is slightly different to the rest of them in the way that you have to put it together. But I think you guys will
Sounds
get it.
like too much hard work.
A team of soldiers enter dangerous territory to bring home a man to his doctor so he can get his chlamydia treated.
Saving Private. What is the pun rhyme word that with like a chlamydia?
This one's trickier, but as soon as you get it, you'll realize.
Saving.
Is chlamydia
Is
specifically?
it saving Ryan's privates?
Saving Ryan's
Yeah.
privates.
Yeah.
Good job, Cambo. You've clinched it.
I feel like that's like a porn parody title.
Oh my God, please don't make a porn parody of that movie. That's so grim.
I guarantee you they
obviously
have.
the Sperminator is the porn parody.
I guarantee you they've made a porn parody of Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It's a young Vin Diesel.
Oh, this is really, oh my God, I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Yeah.
I can't believe he's in that. All right. Well, that was it. Cambo won. That's a shame.
I'm going to get the fuck out of here. This is torture.
Are you going to go into the other room and let out the biggest burp you've ever done in your life?
I'm never coming back, guys.
Oh, please come back. And now it's time for the Ask Me Anything.
You got the questions. We have the answers. So ask us anything at all.
This is the Ask Me Anything, where listeners of the show, just like you, listener, can write in and ask us anything you want.
Just like Hazza has done. Says, gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed the increased cross-posting in the last few weeks.
I have definitely, absolutely. Thank you very much.
I'm starting to feel like a slacker now that Kimberly has given me some longer stretches of sleep.
Oh, what are you getting, like 5 hours in a row? Oh, come on, Hallie.
Rookie numbers in this racket, mate. Gotta bump those numbers up. However, my increased internet activity has led me to a new guilty pleasure subreddit, r/bold. Bald, I should say, not bold.
Bald.
Bald. Why do I get so much enjoyment from helping people decide whether they should shave their heads? No clue, but I'm loving it. My question is, do you guys have, or did you have, a guilty pleasure subreddit? Love you guys, Hazza.
Has there I think it's about to be r/bold.
I don't know if this is r/bold, but I have been, there's one where people are just asking, if they should shave. They're like, hey, here's where my hair's at. And people will vote whether or not they should hang on and the answer is always like, shave.
Yeah.
If you're posting here, shave.
I literally, I had read this email already and I was like, oh, I should check that up before the show. And I totally forgot. So I'm checking it out live. This is great. Even just this first one, I'm going to show you, Cambo. This guy is obviously, I imagine it's most of them, again, it's the first post I've seen, but he's like going bald on the top and he's got the like George Costanza hair around the side.
The horseshoe.
The horseshoe. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the horseshoe. I should keep that for luck. And so it's got the before and after, and he looks a million times better. He looks a million times better.
Yeah.
Go for bald, I say. Oh, dude with super long hair. Oh my god.
Oh, the top angle is not.
And then he's shaved.
This is great.
This is so good.
This is really
my
great.
God.
I want to know what the
this for the next
subreddit is
10
I
minutes.
found, but there was one where people voted on if it's worth hanging on or not.
Oh, this guy's got. Okay. Less of a dramatic.
He's
change.
actually the crown of his head is.
It's only starting to go. He's done it pretty early on.
Yeah, he's got a head of it.
He looks great though. I'm all about the bald people, you know?
I'm getting to the age now where I know it's just because of my age and gender that that's severe.
This one's going to be good. Sorry. I know this is very visual, but just like a million times better, dude. Oh my God. Everybody should shave
We are
their
just
head.
looking at before and after photos of people with very thinning, balding hair and then them once they're bald.
This might actually be the best subreddit on Reddit, I think. I don't know of another one.
So I think it's just because of my age and gender, but I'm starting to get sponsored ads now for like, hey, this product will help your hair stop thinning.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, yeah.
And part of me, I don't think I'm ever looking at that. Like you and I have pretty...
No, yeah, I think we're lucky with
we're pretty thick hairlines. But I just think that like there must be a thing of like, men over 30s, just target them. Generally. Because I think if nothing else, I also think that not even if it is happening, I think it's just an insecurity men get.
Yeah,
and if they can exploit that insecurity...
Yeah.
They will. But yeah,
I've bought so many penis enlargements for the same reason. Can be.
Now it's too big.
Yeah, I'm looking for penis reduction. They don't advertise that as much. Yeah.
This is great. You know one that I keep getting served, and then the more I look at it, the more they will keep serving it to me because I'm interacting.
Yeah.
Is the subreddit r/Peter explains the joke.
Okay.
Which is a subreddit. It's a spin-off of Explain the Joke. But for some reason, people do it in the theme of Family Guy.
Okay, yeah.
Because from what I understand is there was a user called Peter Explains the Joke that would just appear in other posts and it just very factually be like, oh, here's what this joke is.
Right, okay.
And this is like kind of started up.
Yeah.
And the thing that fascinates me is like, this is what makes me know that Reddit is really young.
Yeah.
Is some of the jokes people need explained to them.
Yeah.
where you're like, oh, that's a really interesting, like one of them was like about the war in the Middle East.
Right.
And I don't even remember what the joke was, but someone's like, they always address it to Peter.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Peter, what's happening in the Middle East?
Right, yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, you must be very young.
Right,
to not realize
yeah.
that there is a ongoing conflict for many, many...
Oh, like it's in currently. Okay. I thought this was even, I thought you were talking about like war in Iraq.
No,
type,
it
like,
was a
of-
joke about Israel-Palestine.
Okay,
bombings or
right.
something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And they're like, what's going on with Israel and Palestine?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah, okay. I think you're very young.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's crazy. I don't really have a guilty pleasure type subreddit, but I do like coming across crazy ones. And just like going through as many posts like I'll often go from top of all time because that's just generally like you get the best idea of what the subreddit is. And I actually can't remember what it was on this one, but I found a subreddit called Henry, and it stands for high earner, not rich yet.
Oh, okay.
Which is a really, like, it seems like such a niche subreddit. And so I got onto it because of our Christmas episode. I was looking up Christmas posts and I was just searching random things. And one of them was just like, hey, what are you like getting your kids this year?
Yeah.
And it's full of like a lot of wanky rich people. I don't even totally know what the purpose of it is, but I think it is basically people flaunting the fact that they earn a lot of money. And like somebody was like, to give you an example, somebody said, I'm giving my son 100 stock worth of this company. I can't remember what it was. And then somebody said, oh, isn't that like 15K? And then somebody else wrote, and question mark. I was like, you fucking wankers. What fucking wankers? Anyway, that one was kind of just fun to like look through a little bit and just cringe at all the like super wealthy people. I think there's actually, I suspect that the intention was about people are like, oh, I'm all of a sudden earning a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I do want to get to the status of rich. Like, how do I manage my funds best so that I don't blow it quickly, right? Which is like kind of a responsible financial thing to do. But then I think it sort of turned into this. I'm just surmising over the handful of posts I read. It's perhaps just had a few people in there that have been like, oh, I can just brag about my wealth in this subreddit because I'm so rich. But anyway. So that's an interesting one.
Yeah.
Check out if you'd like.
And if you want to see the stupidest people on the internet, go to Peter Explains the Joke.
Yeah.
I do every now and again. I'll see when I'm like, oh no, I legitimately also don't understand that.
Yeah. Well, that's like why Out of the Loop is good too.
Yes,
and like, or even like explain like I'm 5 sometimes.
Yeah.
You're like, I need context around this thing, and I need it explained to me like I'm a stupid, dumb 5-year-old.
Yeah. I remember I saw one in Peter Explains the Joke, which is a screenshot from The Matrix. And it's Neo going into the Oracle's kitchen, and she's giving him a cookie.
Yeah.
And it says, I love this joke from The Matrix, where because he's in a computer program, before he talks to the admin, he has to accept a cookie. Good little programming joke.
Yeah.
Then someone had posted it in Peter Explains the Joke, and the person's like, They explained the joke in the post.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
This is explained.
And like, I mean, I guess they're still like,
They're like, what's
I
a
don't
cookie?
know what a cookie is.
Yeah.
But don't you go onto every website now and it's like, I don't even know if this is just like an Australian thing. No, it's like everywhere, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Where you have to
Accept
the cookies and you can accept all of them or some of them, blah, blah. Anyway, all right. Thanks for writing in, Hazard.
Yeah, thank you.
If you'd like to write into us, you can do so. readitpodcast, readitpodcast at gmail.com.
Yep.
You can also reach us at our subreddit or the Discord. Link is in the show notes. Next week.
Rate the review of the show. Yes, next week.
Next week, Best of Reddit 2025. Look forward to that one.
Yes. And apart from that, would you say keep cross-posting?
Hey, serious talk. Keep cross-posting, everyone. Hazard and everyone. Keep cross-posting.
Yes, everyone keep cross-posting. Anyway.
Thanks for listening, and we will read you later.